Hi friends, are you ready to look at our eggs? We put them in the incubator yesterday, so from yesterday to today, it's been one day. So we're gonna look and see what's growing inside of our eggs. All right, hang on just a second. Nothing looks too different. I think they're facing a different direction because they're being turned in the turner that's in the bottom. They're still right about the temperature we want them. 62% humidity, 100 degrees. It looks really good. So they look the same on the outside. Do you think they look the same on the inside? Okay guys, so day one, the journey begins. So before the egg is laid, the egg is fertilized and the baby chick inside, called the embryo, starts to grow. So at 18 hours, so throughout the day today, different parts have been growing. So about 19 hours, the brain started to grow. About 21 hours, the nervous system started to form. About 22 hours, the head fold started to form. And then when it was one day, about 24 hours, the eyes already started to form inside our baby chick, or inside our egg. That's pretty cool. Okay guys, if you look at these eggs, you can kind of see the difference between an egg that's a fertile egg and an egg that's not a fertile egg. If you look at this egg on the left here at the bottom, you can tell that it looks a little bit smaller than the one on the right. So the one on the right has a bigger dot. So it means the one on the right is the fertilized egg. After just one day in the incubator, the small white dot grows to about the size of a nickel or a quarter. So if we broke it open, that's what it would look like to us, about the size of a nickel or a quarter, and that is the growing baby chick, that little spot right there in the middle. So if we look at that under a microscope, let me show you what it would look like. It's really cool. So under a microscope, that little dot, you would see this picture right here, a 24-hour-old chick embryo. It's crazy cool how much has already grown that fast, huh? So up here at the top, you can see its head starting to grow already. You can see where its mouth is going to be. You can see its back muscles and where the vertebrae are going to grow, and its ribs. In just one day. Isn't that cool? So if we held our egg up to a light, that special light that I showed you yesterday called the candler, we would see on the one end there it's kind of hollow, and that's an air space. That air space is where the baby chick is going to take its first breath before it pecks out of the egg. The dark part at the top that you can see, that's the yolk. That's the yellow part that you see when you crack an egg. So as our chick grows in there, we'll start to see a tiny black spot that's by the yolk, and that will be our baby chick growing. And it grows and grows until it fills up the whole entire egg. So a little bit more information about our chicks and the life cycle from egg to chicken. A hen, so a girl chicken, starts to lay eggs when she is about 6 months old. Most birds build their nests in trees or use twigs or grass or moss, but hens, mama chickens, they build their nests on the ground, and they usually try to find someplace quiet and dry, and they use straw or grass. So here is a nest that this mama hen made to lay her eggs in. So when she lays her eggs, a hen usually only lays one egg a day. Only fertilized eggs can grow into chick eggs. The other ones, like I said yesterday, we call them breakfast eggs. And when there's a whole group of eggs in a nest, that's called a clutch. Can you guys say that? That's kind of a weird word. Clutch. So here are the eggs in the nest. And there's the rooster, which is the boy chicken, and the hen, which is the girl chicken. So roosters are bigger, and the hens are smaller. There we go. Brooding. When a hen has laid all of the eggs that she wants to in her nest, she will sit on them to keep them warm. This is called brooding. It's a very important job. The hen has to sit on her clutch, which is, remember, all the eggs in her nest. Because if the eggs get cold, the baby chick will stop growing, which is why our eggs are in the incubator to keep them warm. So a brooding hen spreads her feathers out. She fluffs them up and spreads them over her eggs to cover them up and keep them warm. The hen uses her feet to scratch the eggs and turn them over from time to time to keep them warm. Remember, that's why ours are in that little white thing in there, and they rock it back and forth just like it's turning them over like the mother hen would if it was in the nest. All right, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.